And we are live. All right. Turn my volume down so I don't hear myself. Michael Holland, what's happening, buddy? Where did I go? Here we go. What's the weather like down there, Michael? Is it hot? Broussard Homestead? Wow. Wait, were you guys like waiting for me to go live tonight? What the? Here, how about the microphone? There we go. You guys hear me okay? Holy smokes. How the heck are you guys? Jeremy, you've been on my mind a lot lately. Of course, with, your son and everything. I have been so stinking busy working my butt off. I'm going to come over and visit you this week. Probably Thursday, maybe Friday. I'm hauling rock 12 hours a day right now in a dump truck. Anyway, how the heck is it? What's the weather like down there in Louisiana, Mr. Broussard? You're in Hume Lake. Oh, what the heck? So you must be on Hume. Are you at Hume Lake Christian Camp, Mr. Holland? Southwest Missouri. My Facebook. Oh, I didn't catch up with that. I posted that this morning. So guys, yeah, hey, I'll get right to it since you guys are here. You guys are some of my favorite people to talk to anyway. So 2 weeks, I didn't do a live stream the last 2 weeks, not only because I was insanely busy working 10, 12-hour days and trying to catch up and get prepared for the winter. The last live stream I did with you guys popped in for a minute. Oh, you're at Hume Lake Christian Camp. Awesome, Michael. Are you a counselor or what are you doing up there? Or are you attending as a college attendee? Our kids went to Hume Lake. It's awesome. Love it. Yeah, Brett, are you talking about Jeremy's Facebook or my Facebook? Whose Facebook page? Because I posted something this morning that was pretty controversial. Oh, hi, Michelle P. Holy smokes, you guys are all unbelievable. You guys are all sitting around bored and decided, and my notification popped up and you decided to pop in because you're all here. Oh, goodness gracious. I had posted something on Facebook this morning because Epic Times had posted something about the jab and how embalmers. So what was it? My post this morning, Brett? Oh gosh, guys, I got a couple things to talk about tonight. Let's see. Oh man, you guys commented on my post here. What'd you say? Which one was that? Oh, and the death rate is way. Yes. Oh, I know. Holy smokes. I have my notifications turned off for Facebook, Brett, so I didn't see any of this. Oh my gosh, who is this guy? Terry Dunn. I say his name live. That's right. Wow. This guy has drunk and swallowed the Kool-Aid without the water and sugar. He's just drinking the powder. Maybe he's snorting Kool-Aid powder. That's how bad it is for him. You do you, boo-boo. Okay. Truth Network is a Christian-based pod. Okay, I'm going to have to catch up with that later on. What are you guys saying? Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. You saw me on. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're a sweetheart. I love it when you come in here. Only one like. Thanks, Jeremy. You're the bomb. There we go. Now I can read the comments here. I always forget to do that on my second page right here. What's up, Gil? How you doing, brother? Okay, so guys, my live stream that you guys popped into 2 weeks ago, a live from Freedom, right? It was censored. It was completely removed, and it was because I violated YouTube's terms agreement, right? Their terms of service, right? Where any kind of mention of impropriety in the picking of candidates for the leader of the free world. Let's see if any of that gets picked up. So I questioned that, and I mentioned a specific movie put out by a very fantastic Christian conservative author that shows some very, very anomalous things happening on the night before. And so anyway, they didn't give me, they said it's a warning. It's not a strike against my channel. But if I get a strike against my channel, I will be unable to post videos or whatever for 30 days or something like that. I'll be basically put in YouTube jail. So it was just a warning, not a strike against the channel. But they don't allow any kind of questioning of integrity of our elections. So we'll see if they even flag me for saying that much, for even questioning it. But anyway, that's what they didn't even give me a warning, or I was allowed to appeal if I wanted to, but because I had stated such what I thought and posted the link to the video and everything, they said, if you want to appeal, you can go back and watch and see. So I went back and watched my video, and sure enough, at the very end of the video is when I talked about all that stuff.
Hi, everyone.
There's my better half. She's here with her mom, and they are preparing a special meal to make tamales, homemade tamales, guys. So anyway, yeah, you know what? I don't know. This guy Terry Dunn, Brett. Yeah, it's crazy how many people. Oh, you just commented. Thanks, Brett. Oh yeah. Telegram really is dangerous for what? Oh my gosh. Oh, warning for millions of Windows 10 users. So I don't even have a Telegram link on my Windows. I did upgrade to my, actually, I think I have, is it Windows 11? I just upgraded to Windows 11. Anyway. Oh boy. The guy that, Truth Social, not Truth Network. Right on. Exactly. It's Truth Social, not Truth Network. You know what? It blows my mind to see what people are, what they believe, what they want to believe. It's their itching ears. And this is signs of the times. Jesus said this kind of stuff was going to be happening, and people were going to not listen to sound doctrine. They're going to call what's good evil and what's evil good. And we can see what they're doing in our schools and trying to indoctrinate our kids and everything else. So I'm not shocked, and it's sad to see that people that are woke really are completely brainwashed, and they can't even hear the truth. So anyway, yeah, the wonderful chat that I had with all you guys 2 weeks ago was completely removed. So any kind of monetization or whatever was completely negated or whatever. It was fantastic. Censorship is real, guys. We all know that. We're seeing it. We know it. I haven't really. Of course, we all see our Facebook posts being censored, and that's why I did today's Facebook post the way I did it. I just put it in bold letters, real short and simple, and it was an article about embalmers across this country finding blood clots, long fibrous blood clots, like 2 feet long, when they go to embalm a body. If you guys all know the process, I'm sure you guys are all old. You all know what it's like, or know what it's about. When they drain the body of your fluid and then of your blood, and then they put formaldehyde or whatever it is that they put in there. And here's a weird thing. My mom died when I was 10 from cancer, and she had it for 2.5 years. The cancer had spread through her body so bad that the mortician said that they couldn't get preservatives through most of her body because the cancer had spread and clogged her arteries and veins. It was that bad. So those kinds of things have happened for a long time. These embalmers, they have talked to multiples. There was one guy who's considered a master embalmer. That's what the article says. He teaches embalming. He's a professor, apparently. He's got embalmers all across the country sending him photos, the ones that are allowed to, because there are some places they're not allowed to take pictures while they're embalming bodies. And they're pulling out these long fibrous blood clots out of people's veins and stuff. And it said it only started happening after 2020. So they're saying, hey, we don't know what it is, but something changed. What is it? What can we do about it? And healthy people that are dropping dead from SADS. You guys have heard of SADS? They're calling it sudden adult death syndrome. And this article talks about 2 guys. One guy was a 49-year-old, completely healthy, just dropped dead of a heart attack. Anyway, so yeah, fascinating article, guys. If you guys aren't on my Facebook page, I mean, I can send you the link. I wonder. Well, since I don't have Epic Times on my computer, I could probably find the article and post a link here. But if you guys aren't a subscriber to Epic Times, they are owned or was started by a bunch of Christian Chinese people that were exiled from China. They fled communist China because of their religious persecution. Huh? Yeah. Like 30 seconds. I need to blend the chili. Great, blend away. You promised me. I'm sorry. It's okay. She's making my dinner for tomorrow, so she's gonna have to blend. If you guys hear the blender, I apologize. She's blending tomatillos. So yeah, Epic Times is one of the only news sources that I just keep up with the headlines. And then Breitbart's, telling the truth. I think a lot of times, I don't know. Those are the only two sources that I vaguely trust, guys. Everything else, I used to watch Fox. Never again after what happened in 2020. So anyway, did I see Brandon's backdrop? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And supposedly they turned up the red to more of a magenta to try and take away the evil overtones. I didn't see it. I just saw pictures of it, and people are outraged. Crazy. Climate change. Yeah, Epic Times. Good stuff. Hey, Patty, thanks for coming in. Awesome. Yeah, I know it didn't work, right? Yeah, because he comes out and he talks about how MAGA people are a threat to our democracy. Wow. Stunning. The Democrat Party used to be the party that fought against war and for free speech and for freedom and all that stuff. And now they have turned into an absolute communist party. They're flat out saying it. There are Democrat candidates. I think there was one in New York that's on record just last week talking about some young Hispanic lady. It's not AOC. It's some other young Hispanic girl that ran for some representative place in New York or someplace back east. And she was telling all of her supporters in their victory party after socialism wins. They're not even hiding anymore. It's just stunning. And then why don't these people just go move to Venezuela or Iran? There was another article on Epic Times just a few minutes ago I was reading that in Iran, they can't tell exactly how many, but over 4,000 to 6,000 LGBTQ people have been killed, put to death since the Ayatollah took over in 1979. So, and these are the same people that want to just let Islam being taught in our schools and everything else. And I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, so hey guys, freedom is under assault up here in Idaho as well. They have conquered the big cities like the one we escaped from last year. All the big cities, as you guys know, and you guys all know the story. But they are marching on small town USA when they are promoting and having LGBTQ pride events with drag shows in front of kids in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I just got a message from a conservative activist up here asking other conservatives to write letters to the commission, the Bonner County commissioners, because they are going to be pushed to include climate change in their, what do you call that? Their, when you have a county or the government, they have their articles of incorporation or whatever it is. They are being pushed and told to include climate change in their method of operations. I don't know how else to call that. They want climate change stuff in their stuff when they make rules and they consider expansion and doing their building and commission stuff. I don't know. You guys can know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we are a threat to their. Yeah, it was a fail, right? Hey, Virgil Bowman, thank you for popping in. Comby Dog, thanks for coming in. Yes, it is, Comby Dog. Boise is a big blue state of Idaho. It's it is really, yeah. And did they already have that fest there in Sandpoint? I know they were going to have one. I don't know if they had it. I was watching some of the local news up here, some of the news feeds, and I don't remember somebody talking about. I saw some advertisements. Somebody had posted some flyers around town, but I don't think they've had it. So sorry, Gil, you got to get Starlink. Starlink is awesome. Hey, let's talk about something fun. Well, politics is always fun, but I got my last video taken down because I talked about politics, or was it morality? Anyway, hey, let's talk about the latest venture between T-Mobile and Starlink, fellers and fellas. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I will wait for your response. Yeah, Biden's had talked about MAGA people, and then after the fact, when he wasn't reading off the teleprompter, because obviously somebody else wrote that speech for him. He can read a teleprompter barely, and then the next day he said, "Oh, I don't really think that people MAGA supporters are bad people." Yeah, whatever. That's the politician in him coming out. So thank you, Michelle. Yes, if you guys like the content, I know you fellow YouTube creators out there haven't had time to watch mine because I haven't had time to hardly watch yours. I try and keep up with the headlines, and I see what you're posting. I do watch your Jeremy, and hey, how did Angela do at the sale this weekend? Did she sell a bunch again? Did she sell out of her fudge? I love fudge. I'd love to get some, especially the huckleberry fudge. Anyway, so you guys probably haven't seen our latest stuff. Just trying to get ready for wintertime. We got our firewood thing, our firewood shed built. Olivia and I built that. Got the stovepipe cleaned. I got to put another video out of me fixing our roof and all that kind of stuff. We're trying to get ready for winter this year. We had leaks in our roof last winter. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. So we're preparing all that stuff. I finally got my Amazon marketing affiliates program. I finally got my own account and got the program up and running. And kind of cool. And you guys have your Amazon affiliate marketing page. When you go to Amazon, it tells you how many people actually clicked on the link. So that's some pretty cool in analytics. I had barely had the thing up for a day, and I posted 2 links on 2 different videos. One was for the gopher trap, the other one was for the chimney sweep, and I already had 1 click. I'm like, cool. That's kind of cool. So well on the way. So anyway, yes, T-Mobile sucks at internet everywhere. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. I'll see you. I'll talk to you this week. I'm gonna come over. I need to come see you. I need my Jeremy fix, my face-to-face Jeremy fix. This doesn't work. This isn't good enough. Now that I live up near Jeremy, I got to go visit him. And we're so thinking. I thought we were not going to be this busy when we got up here, and he's busy. I'm busy, and anyway, it was pretty cool moving up here and having friends here already. That was pretty neat. Love them. Sunspot? I don't know. Oh, okay. It was Virgil. Thanks for that. I thought so. I thought it had already passed. I don't know how it didn't get a lot of press. I didn't see a lot of exposure, so I don't think it was very big, but it was, any of it is bad. So anyway, if you guys know about the with Starlink and T-Mobile, they are going to be teaming up. And Elon Musk did say, because we have Starlink, and I love Starlink. I think it's fantastic. And all the people that complain about how bad the service is, it's only going to get better. But we had nothing up here. Compared to HughesNet or Viasat, there's just no comparison. So T-Mobile is going to be teaming up with Starlink. And the next generation of Starlink satellites are going to have direct cell service communication. So T-Mobile is teaming up with Starlink, and their phones are going to tie in directly to Starlink satellites, which is going to give make them satellite phones and give cell phone service to previously inaccessible places. So my question is, we have Verizon, and I put up that WeBoost. You guys probably remember all that. Put up that WeBoost. We got a couple of bars. That was the only reason I could move up here when we did, because I remember I promised Olivia she could call her mom if she moved up here with me. So I put that WeBoost up there. So we had 2 bars of 4G. That was good enough, but it wasn't good enough to do our bills and get our online business going and all that kind of stuff. Well, so we're paying, oh gosh, I want to say $50 a line for unlimited internet on Verizon. And then we're paying the 110 a month, well, 109 a month for Starlink because it went up. It used to be $99 a month. So my question is, if we sign up and drop Verizon and sign up for T-Mobile, what that's going to do if it's going to be a combined price. So there you go. Look for that, guys, because T-Mobile used to suck. And if they get Starlink as their uploader, as their link, T-Mobile is going to take over. I think that's my opinion. So anyway, all right. Did I sing Chim Chimney Chim Chimney? You know what? How many of you? Oh, you guys are all. I know all of you. I don't know you, Virgil Bowman. I don't know how old you are. I know all the rest of you are as old as me, so you all remember Chim Chimney. That was such a great movie. Man, do you guys remember those days? Gosh, that was back in the 70s, 80s. Anyway, those are the good old days. So, Patty. Oh, Mary Poppins. Oh, I'm thinking, who's the my mind totally just went blank because I'm old. See all the gray hair? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking about Mary Poppins. I was thinking about, moving on. It's all fun and games until Skynet becomes self-aware. Brad, shh. We all know that. So let's talk about that parallel economy, you guys. The underground army. That's what the topic of my live stream 2 weeks ago was. If you guys were here and popped in for a minute, was the parallel economy that people are developing all across this country. Conservatives, progressives are not usually aware of this kind of stuff, and a lot of Christians, especially, or at least a lot of people of different faiths. I know that the Latter-day Saints more have been developing parallel economies for years, prepping for 7 years worth of food. They're supposed to have 2 years of food on hand at any one time, I guess. Anyway, 58 years young. Thank you, Virgil. I'm 54, so I'm right behind you, brother. So you guys all remember Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I did not sing that. I usually do think about things like that when I'm doing weird things. I've never cleaned. I cleaned my chimney last year, and I cleaned it this year, and that's something we have to do on a yearly basis now. But we're prepared. And my chimney was very clean, and we burned a lot of wood last year. So I'm proud to say we're doing it right. So anyway, senior moments, yeah, that is for sure. Anyway, these parallel economies I was talking about 2 weeks ago. We have some friends that have helped start up a medical practice called Heart of Hope. There's one in Coeur d'Alene. Well, it's actually Hayden. And they are doctors and nurses and medical professionals that have been fired or quit surrounding other hospitals and healthcare communities or whatever, because they refused to take the jab, as well as fall for all of the Kool-Aid drinking about the China virus. I'll probably get my video taken down because of that. So it is what it is. It kind of irks me a little bit that they were so quick to take my video down after questioning, election integrity. And there are big channels out there that are talking about this stuff all the time. Maybe they're not monetized. I don't know, but I see their videos up all the time. Mine was just completely flat out taken down. I don't know if it's because it's monetized and theirs aren't, or I don't know what that deal is with that. But anyway, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's the way our world is. And the only time we talk about politics is on here. And the reason we moved to Idaho. So anyway, these parallel economies up there, there's all kinds of fun pages on Telegram, a lot of different Facebook pages where people are networking with each other. We buy our beef from a local guy, and it's cheaper than anything you can get in the stores, and it's grass fed, and the quality is fantastic. So I would encourage all of you guys to seek out your friends and family and networks around you, because if the sky is going to fall, like a lot of people are yelling about, if it really hits the fan and our economy collapses, like they're saying it's going to, how are we going to eat? Store shelves are going to be bare. We already see the huge price increases and everything. So anyway, this medical practice, Heart of Hope, is a fantastic place where all these people that are giving good godly advice and good godly medical help and assistance to people that need it. And we're gonna probably join. So I don't have health insurance anymore because I'm not working for a union or anything anymore, and she's not at the school district anymore, and so we don't have any health insurance. And so at our age, we're both very, very healthy, but we're going to definitely join up with Heart of Hope. We're also looking into self-home remedies and stuff. Bruce Sarge, I know you guys are big into that. That is fantastic. We have a friend up here that she's making tinctures out of all kinds of stuff that they're foraging. It's just amazing the stuff that we've learned and found out over this last year. So I'm going to have to do a 1-year review on our off-grid life up here and give you guys kind of an update as to what we've learned and how we've adapted up here. But it's just amazing. But up here, there's so many freedom-minded people. Of all things, they had a gun show in the junior high, the public junior high gymnasium today. Now, there aren't too many places that other freedom-loving states you're going to see that, but that was pretty cool to have a gun show at a junior high. Anyway, Patty, did I answer your question about what it's going to do for your self-service? If you have T-Mobile and you stay with them, once they team up with Starlink, your service should get better. So that's it. Oh, let's see. I might be. Oh, I know, right, Brett? Yeah. We're gonna see how that it's not constitutional. Go ahead, bring it. I will absolutely triple mortgage my house to hire the best lawyer in the world to fight that and sue them if they try and come after me for the money I made on my house when I sold it in California. Yeah, can you believe the gall that? And if you guys have not, all you guys know what Brett's talking about. That Comrade Nuisance, as I like to call him, was talking about all the people that are selling their homes and the money they made on them. That if they avoided the capital gains tax, which we did, that they were, and they moved out of state, they were going to try and tax those people for the money that they took with them out of state. You can't. No. So that's what Brett's talking about. So I might be on a list for fleeing. This is true. And don't talk about, I don't know which one you're talking about, Michelle, but yeah, you know what, Brett? Yeah, me too. Hi, Colleen Bowman. Are you happen to be related to Virgil Bowman? Okay, so you guys are close. You're not Dave Bowman, are you? The one that ran for commissioner? Would you guys happen to know Dave Bowman that ran for commissioner? Bonner County Commissioner? Let me know. Yes, Colleen. Tell you what. Yes to the review. A farm in Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Colleen, I'll post my email address, and you can message me directly, and we'll exchange phone numbers. You guys are obviously up here close to us, and I will message you. They are fantastic, and he's actually a pastor of a little local small church, and they are wonderful people. So let me post my email address up here. You can find it in the description on a lot of my videos, but I'll post it up here anyways, and you can message me. Okay, all right, right on. There's a bunch of you Bowmans up here anyway, just like Nakarotos and everybody else up here in we're on the west end of the Panhandle, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Oh, I can't type. There you go, guys. You can email me. How did that highlight that way? That's kind of weird. Anyway, that's the whole thing. Hidden Valley Homestead 18@gmail.com. So email me and I will email you back and we'll exchange phone numbers. I'll let you know where it's at. It is over here on the west side by us. So they're up the road from us and they're great. I want to say there's got to be somebody closer to you guys. I will ask some of our friends over there if they know of a local source. I know that, oh my goodness, honey, who's the group of people that have the cheese curds and the cheese curd? They were at the Garlic Festival. Selly Valley Creamery. They don't sell beef, do they? They don't sell beef, but they sell everything else. So you guys are over by Sandpoint. Selly Valley Creamery is just north of you, north of Ponderay, right there, off of Selly Valley Road, right? That would make sense. And they have awesome cheeses and beef sticks and all kinds of yummy stuff. So if you guys aren't aware of Selly Valley Creamery, definitely check them out. They're awesome. So, but email me and I'll let you know who they are, and I'll give you their phone number, and you can call them and you can go by, and they have their ground beef. We bought one of their a roast, and we cooked that thing up and had it for stew, and it was the most tender roast I have ever had. It just melted in our mouth. It was just fabulous. The ground beef tastes fantastic, and it's not real fatty. It's just delicious meat. So part of your parallel economy, there's thousands, tens of thousands, if not a million people up here doing that. There's groups all over Telegram where people are networking and exchanging information, farmers markets, all that kind of good stuff. So something to take a look at, guys. Love it up here. Oh, yes. You've had their hamburgers then. So, guys, I'm going to put up a little video here in probably another week or so, just to kind of announce to you guys. It's called Garlic Days. Garlic Days, honey? It's the Garlic Fest, and it's at Snow Valley Garlic in Priest River. And it's awesome. If you guys want gourmet garlic, you guys need to come to this. And this is another part of growing our own food and underground, parallel economy kind of thing is we're trying to grow our own stuff and buy from local people. And, we like to support our local small stores as well, but being more self-sufficient. So anyway, let's see. You're friends with Heather and Kimmy? I'm sorry. Martin and Julie? Awesome. Courtney and Riley? I'm just kidding. Heather and Kimmy are awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wait a minute. You guys aren't the, oh my goodness. You guys aren't the ones that travel in the van. It's Emily, Virgil, and Colleen. No, there's a YouTube channel, and they're an older couple that about your age that have been traveling around in the van, and they're also friends with all these people too. So anyway, yeah, if you guys want garlic, never knew that there was garlic such as this garlic. So you guys come and check it out. It's free. You don't have to pay to come to the event. There's going to be vendors of all kinds there selling arts and crafts and all of the garlic that you can handle. It is the best. We've been married it'll be 29 years this November. And I've been asking Olivia to put more garlic in all of her food forever and ever and ever. And she always resisted because, you get that one piece of toast with too much garlic on it. It's like, it's just a little too much, right? She starts working at the garlic farm. We've had more garlic than we've ever had in the last 20 years of our life. It's fantastic. So anyway, we're going to be at the Garlic Fest, and I want you guys to all come to that. If you guys want some gourmet garlic, it is fantastic. We'll let you guys know the date on that. So it's awesome. Oh, very cool. I'll have to check that one out. Very cool. Hey, Matt, how you doing? So if you guys are not subscribed to Chasing Freedom Homestead, you need to subscribe to that channel. That is a fantastic build going on. These guys are building their own house. So you guys subscribe to Chasing Freedom Homestead. Matt and his lovely wife are building their house by themselves. And I was proud to be help a little bit with that. So you guys go check out that channel. It's good stuff. So that's another part of being self-sufficient, helping each other out is helping people build stuff. So it's good stuff. Jenny Molnar, hey, how you doing? Jenny Molnar is in the chat, honey. She is busy making tamales with her mom right now, so she's going to. Mike's fishing in Alaska. I'm jealous. Yes, they do, Colleen. Yes, they do. And that's what a lot of people do is they go and buy a whole bunch of it, and then and there's just all kinds of delicious. But I'll be there shaving off little samples for people to taste, and you can get your fill of all these different varieties of garlic, and it is just absolutely fantastic. So love to have you guys over there. Well, I'm jealous of Mike. The last fishing trip I got to go on was right before we moved up here. I went with my son Nathan, and it was like the last hurrah. We went deep sea fishing, and we got limits of bluefin tuna, and it was a good time. So I miss the deep sea stuff. I've done some bass and some trout fishing up here, but sometimes nothing compares to the deep sea stuff. It's good times. So good luck to Mike. I hope he brings you home lots of halibut and salmon. Yeah, I guess. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for everybody for popping in so fast. They got some huge halibut. That's awesome. Nathan and I went up there a few years back too, and we got salmon and halibut. Yeah, the potential they call them barn doors up there. If, a couple 100-pound halibut and you're reeling that sucker up, that's going to take you a while unless you got an electric reel. So the biggest ones we caught when we were up there were 35 pounds. And I thought I was pulling up a boat anchor when I pulled one of those things up, but that's cool. That's a fun time. How many days is he going to be up there? Just a couple, or is he up there for a week? So we had all of our fish flash frozen, and then we had it shipped back with us on the plane. It was awesome. We ended up not eating all the halibut. It was in the freezer for too long. Some of it we had to throw out because we had so much of it. But gonna be up there for a week. That's awesome. We were only up there for a day, so I know, right, Patty? It would be awesome. Well, thanks you guys for popping in tonight. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for everybody popping in, and keep networking and keep supporting each other. And we'll see you guys on next week's live. So you guys have a great night.